I have to say, I've met quite a few of the girls this morning. The Kilshannig girls are the craziest that I've met. Is that fair?
The best thing is.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. See, this is what I have to put up with on a weekly basis. Like, you know what I mean? And you think this is voluntary? The camaraderie between the teams and the clubs is fantastic. The girls had a brilliant morning there, mixing, playing, getting phone numbers. Brilliant. Great day out for them.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's non-competitive, that they're just out there having fun, they're not worried about scores or results. It's just all about the fun today.
And what is the fun like out there? What are the best bits? What are they really enjoying most?
Well, I think there was a lot of singing going on with William there at one stage. They were really getting into that.
A good few TikToks going there, and maybe they know more about that than us, but they seem to be enjoying it anyway. Super.
And how do you feel as coaches about that kind of thing? Because sometimes coaches can be a bit intense and they just want to be serious.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of an eye-opener, to be honest, when you just realise that there's a fun element more so than the competition. We had a game there just during the break between the coaches and the players, and we really had some great fun there with that. And something we haven't really done much at training, but I think that's something we'll be bringing into training now in future. So yeah, really just to have the fun is the main thing.
And leave them take a bit of the initiative as well.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I think, giving them the choices, even they're picking the teams today, and all through this process, I suppose, giving the players more of a voice was the main thing, I suppose, I've taken from it anyway, yeah.
You can see it on their faces, they really buy into it. For example, when they do the toss at the start with the cube, yes. And then something came up. It was a Cork club actually, you'll like this, it was a Cork club and it said you have to be silent. And the Cork girls said, sure, we never shut up.
Yeah, I think the coaches are guilty of that a lot as well.
Yeah, I'd say that was probably the toughest rule for the Cork girls. I'd be agreeing with that one, but they got through it, with no red cards. We're happy enough with that.
And what do you think that kind of thing teaches the girls, to be silent on the field? Apart from the girl who has the ball, what does it teach them about what they need to do on the field?
It's supposed to be respectful as well of the referee, other players, just like that you don't have to be shouting and screaming. You can just kind of concentrate on your game, play your game and be more focused probably.
Maybe sometimes there's too much instruction.
Yeah.
Are they listening all the time? Probably not. And look, for us to realise that is great as well, To see them come down there on a Tuesday at the weekend, 25 girls for under 13 and under 12, same numbers. It's brilliant to see it. That wasn't there years ago. They're coming out, they're enjoying it. They're not taking it too serious, which is, I think, why they keep coming back. It's great for them.
Yeah, same in Tipperary. I suppose we were blessed as well with great numbers in Ardfinnan. Under 12s, big numbers, under 14s, big numbers. And I suppose the whole programme retaining those players then for the future, I suppose that's the big thing. So I think this will definitely help towards that for us. But we have great interest at those age groups at the moment. So.
It's interesting that there's big clubs with, big tradition, the likes of Carnacon, Ardfinnan, but you're going back to basics here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I suppose they see players in the past, like Samantha Lambert is here today. Samantha captain tip to All Ireland's and that. So they have those players to look up to, even from 50 years ago, we'll say. I mentioned that we've had the first captain was from Ardfinnan, Kitty Savage. So I suppose all that history is there and it's all brought along through the generations. And it's mothers, daughters, grandmothers, everyone is involved. So it's brilliant from that perspective.
Just finally, what would you say to other clubs maybe thinking about this? How would you recommend this scheme?
Yeah, great initiative.
Definitely recommend it. We're blessed to be selected for it, so I'd say anyone go for it. There's so much to learn for the coaches, for the players, everyone, for the club in general. It's just a win-win. You can't lose with it.
It's definitely it's a side we wouldn't have seen in a club basis. You just wouldn't see the sort of training, what goes on, what can be done, how much more fun you can make it for them. And what we've learnt out of that is go for years, you take an awful lot out of that. Yeah.
So short-term benefit and long-term?
Long-term.
Definitely, yeah.
Long-term, like even a trip like today alone, they'll remember that for a couple of years to come. They'll make friends out of it. And if that keeps them coming back next week or next year, that's a win.